Hi YouTubers, I'm back with another video. Thank you to all of the people who have been subscribing to me and all of the people who are still subscribed to me. I appreciate it and it makes me feel like I'm helping somebody somewhere. And thank you for your comments. If you have any questions, remember to leave them in any comment box. If you feel like you want a certain video, make sure to leave that in any one of the comment boxes and I'll see it and try to do a video. I'm actually in between classes and this is my last semester, if I haven't already said that, and it's a crazy sort of last semester, but I just wanted to do a quick video to kind of give you some tips, tricks, and remind you of some things. So the first reminder is that, you know, I've said this before, people ask me, how do I do it? And like I said, this semester is really crazy, and I was just looking at my syllabi at all my other different classes and thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to hit the fan in October. But I felt that way when I started class, and I'm very big on lists and like just different ways to take down notes for myself. And I also have lots of notes on my phone, so I use the note app religiously. I think that, you know, a lot of law students end up being type A personality where they're kind of controlled and time managed and very organized. And you have to have that. And so my reminder is you can feel easily overwhelmed because people ask me, how do I do it? Full-time at work and then part-time go to class and go back in between the two and do, you know, homework. I have to make lists because if I look at everything in its totality, yeah, I will be like, oh, this is too much, it's overwhelming. So if you're so busy doing what you have to do, you know you have to do this, unless you feel like, I got another option, I can quit school. I don't. So I feel like this is what I want to do, so I have to do this. This is part for the course. If you're busy doing what you know you have to do, you're focused on what you have to do. Your list has what you have to do. You don't have time to look up and say, this is a lot. So if you make a list, what that does is kind of break things down. I'm going to do this first, this second, this third, because this is due this day, this is due that day. And it blocks out all the rest because I can't do anything about that right now. All I can do is focus on this and at least get that done. So making those lists are really helpful for me. I'm really big on those. Some other tips and tricks that I wrote down that I wanted to remind you about, if I can find it, was, okay, just some miscellaneous things. Email folders. When you have your email, you're going to have, if you're already in law school, if you started this semester, good luck. If you're ending, yay for us. But your email folders, if you haven't already, you have a school email, which is fine because that's where you'll get most of everything and you'll feel like that's all that matters because you spend these next 3 years in school. However, there are some things that you're going to want to have a personal email. By this age, you should probably have a personal email. Most do. The problem is they kind of stop using it or only use it for this kind of thing. Make sure you're still using that and make sure you're still putting certain things from law school. Think about what you're getting, what you're being emailed. So if it's stuff from Young Lawyers Division, ABA, bar or lawyer membership stuff, you're going to want that when you graduate. So be sure to put your personal email down, not your school email, because it's easier to do things on the front end than to have to switch them over later and try to get connected and tell people, hey, use this email address. Also with email folders, make specific folders. So like a law school folder or a certain class or a certain semester. It just kind of helps you find things easier when you're looking for what syllabus did this professor send or what all communication have I had with this professor in case something comes up. Just anything like that, just to remember. Keep updating your resume. That's another tip. Throughout the year, throughout the semesters, you will do like Lexis certification training, Westlaw training. You'll be a Barbie or bar prep, some kind of rep. Make sure you keep updating that resume. Do not wait until your third year or when you're about to start applying for jobs or Don't wait until a job arises to update your resume. It's annoying because you have to remember everything. So it's easier to keep updating it along the way. And I wouldn't necessarily delete old resumes. So for me, I do kind of like resume 2012, 2013, or resume like this job resume, or administrative assistant resume, something like that, because I may one day want to take something from that resume. Who knows, really? And sometimes people ask you information that you need to know, like I was mentioning on another video, the character and fitness that you have to fill out to apply for the bar. That asks you all the previous jobs you've had. Well, if your resume is still there, you can kind of go back to that instead of having to remember all the previous jobs you've had. That character and fitness question includes internships, paid and unpaid, everything. So it's kind of a pain to have to remember. That's pretty much all the tips and tricks I have for now. I just thought about them and just decided I should do a really quick video. And as I think of some along the way, I will make sure that I inform you of those and kind of keep you up to date on how it's going with the process of me finishing school. I'll also do a video about submitting my last paperwork for the bar, my hotel for the bar exam, those little nuances that kind of help to know ahead of time, to know what you should prepare for, because it's a lot of money. And I've come across some people who didn't know and had bad experiences. So I'll make sure to keep you up to date on my last semester and how it goes. And as always, if you have any other questions, please let me know. Comments, suggestions, constructive criticism. I am not soft when it comes to that, so I will kindly take it. That's pretty much it. That's all I have. So thank you for watching, and good luck on your law school journey. Bye.